I've spent a lot of time analyzing magic systems in manga, and here's what I consider to be the ultimate guide for writing a magic system. There will be 3 levels: individual, collective, and system. First, the individual level. Here, I am talking about a singular superpower, like clone jutsu from Naruto or Scorpion from World Trigger. Powers start with the concept, but what's more important is the execution. Concept is the basic name for the superpower. For example, clone jutsu is self-replication, which is a common power across all stories. Yuma Scorpion would be shape-shifting weaponry, which is also common. Gojo's infinity would be a rare superpower, because if you define infinity, it would be infinity manipulation. Use the superpower wiki for help with coming up with abilities or learning the rarity. On its own, a rare ability is better than a common ability, but when paired with execution, what matters more is execution. Execution is how creatively the user uses their ability. While Gojo's Limitless has its infinity as a rare concept, the actual execution is basic. Infinity is executed as a force field, which is a basic ability. Red is an energy blast, blue is an imploding energy blast, and purple is an erasing energy blast. Regarding specific strategies and fights, Naruto's clones and Yuma's Scorpion have various creative uses that are outside of the box and make them high-quality individual powers. Other examples of high-quality execution are Kamui, Crazy Diamond, Sticky Fingers, and Stone Free. The last important detail for individual powers is balance. A power on its own should have a cost equal to or greater than the benefit of using it. A common example would be the amount of mana consumption being proportional to the power of the special move. Sometimes, abilities come with natural weaknesses based on the concept. For example, Scorpion has a range limit since it's a blade with a specific volume that can't be altered. The shape can change, but it always has to be the same volume. An added weakness is that it has low durability as a trade-off for its low weight. When the cons don't match the pros, the power becomes unbalanced, broken. Next, the collective level. This is looking at all individual powers available. Collectively, there would ideally be a wide variety of powers. Stories like Fairy Tail, Naruto, and JoJo do this well. While World Trigger doesn't have a variety of abilities in the Earth section of the magic system, it makes up for that with immense creativity and execution when using those limited powers. And once again, there should be balance. Ideally, there shouldn't be abilities that are clearly superior to others in most situations. World Trigger does a good job of doing this and is probably the only story to do so. A lot of stories try, but they eventually bring in broken powers. Naruto has Susanoo, JoJo has the World and Made in Heaven, jjba has Infinity, Shrine, and Copy. Finally, the system level. This is the set of rules that holds the power system together and connects all the superpowers. Some systems are more developed than others. The first category is the inception, which is necessary. This is where the powers come from. Devil fruit powers come from people eating devil fruits. Quirks are genetic. Chakra and jutsu are genetic and magical. Triggers come from technology powered by magic. The second category is an energy source. Most stories either have a copy of mana, like ki, nen, or chakra, or the characters drain stamina as an energy source. Some stories come up with unique sources of power, like Hamon being powered by breathing. In my experience, using stamina as a power source is less likely to remain consistent. Sometimes big moves take up a lot of stamina, sometimes they don't. Using a mana pool is more reliable. Some stories don't even have energy sources, and the characters can use their powers an unlimited amount of times. Stance and spin are like this, but I don't recommend it because an energy source is an additional layer of balancing. The rest from here on out are optional. The third category is minor powers. These are additional supporting abilities that everyone has access to. Sometimes they have to be learned, sometimes they don't. Naruto has chakra control, teleportation, and substitution. jjba has energy control, curtains, barrier techniques, and vows. Hunter x Hunter has the 4 major principles, advanced techniques, and vows. Magi has magoi manipulation. The fourth category is universal power-ups. These are increases in power that are theoretically available to everyone. Bleach has shikai and bankai, Magi has full gen equip and extreme magic, jjba has domain expansion and curse technique reversal. They are usually based on the character's main powers and are a unique extension or enhancement of it. They have the potential to break the balancing of powers due to how strong they can get. The fifth category is rock, paper, scissors. This is when certain types of abilities are strong to one but weak to another. Naruto, Magi, and Tokyo Ghoul have this, and it adds a layer of balancing and strategy. The sixth category is activation ritual. This is a process or ritual that needs to be done before the powers can be used. Naruto has hand seals, FMA has transmutation circles, jjba has hand signs and chants. Characters can show their mastery by shortening or removing these rituals. You can add other additional details, but these are the main categories I could come up with. Balance is important again. An example of system balance is how in World Trigger, all characters have 8 triggers max. What really matters the most in a magic system is the execution of individual abilities, the variety in the abilities as a collection, and the balancing of abilities on the individual and collective level. Once a system has those down, everything else is just bells and whistles.